That is one of the greatest punk bands living, I think, if you ask me. I absolutely love that band. That is Bigger Than Kiss by Teenage Bottlerocket. Before that, we had Skate or Die, same band, Teenage Bottlerocket. And as promised, live on the air right now, we have Ray with us. Ray, are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Great. So we have Ray Carlisle now. Just to give you a little information on the band, for those of you who may be new to them, Ray and his brother Brandon, twin brothers, formed the band, and they are a punk band, but they are out of Wyoming. So, Ray, you know, most punk bands come out of Southern California. Tell us a little bit about the punk scene in Wyoming, and, you know, are you guys pioneers of punk in that area?
The punk scene here in Wyoming is cool because we kind of have... Wyoming's a big state, so there's a big chunk of ground to cover as far as touring bands are concerned, and a lot of people make it through here just on the way from Denver to Salt Lake City or, you know, Nebraska to Utah or whatever. Mm-hmm. So here in Laramie, we've had, you know, a bunch of bands play, like Fugazi played here against me, Lawrence Arms, and other than that, it's really cold people, cold weather. But, I don't know, pioneers, it's hard to say because before I was even in a punk rock band here in Laramie, Fugazi came and played here, and Seaweed played here, Firehose played here. So, I mean, we obviously didn't start everything, but we've been a part of things as far as our old bands are concerned since about 1995. So, you know, close to 15 years now.
Wow.
Being a part of the Wyoming punk scene, I guess, if there is one.
Nice. Now, you guys are currently on tour or just finished up a tour, is that correct?
Yeah, we just got off tour with Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. Our last show was October 30th in Gainesville, Florida at the Fest. And
how does touring affect your lives? I mean, do you guys have day jobs as well? I mean, I imagine touring has greatly changed that a lot.
We tour as much as we can. We do have day jobs. Cody works at a grocery store up in Newcastle, and his boss is really cool about giving him time off from work. And Brandon and I work in the oil industry, and we do a lot of traveling for our job. We'll do tests on oil wells all over the world. We worked in Brazil together, and we worked in Malaysia together. We worked in Russia together. And just all the traveling is sort of a 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off kind of gig. And it allows us to have that time off the tour. So,
do you do more traveling? Do you do more traveling for the oil rig job or for the band?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Do you do more traveling for your job, for your day job, or for the band?
Well, we've been to Europe twice. We've been to Japan with the band, and we've been all over the United States and Canada. But I'm not sure. I think that I'd say that I probably do more traveling for my oil rig job.
Nice.
Just like I said, Russia, England, Brazil. Done a bunch of work up in Alaska.
Sounds
a lot of air miles. Collect a lot of air miles.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Now, you know, on my way into work today, actually, I heard "Bigger Than Kiss" on the radio, and you know, knew that was a good sign for the interview today. That's my favorite song of yours, but I love Skate or Die too. I mean, you guys just have so many great tunes. But tell us a little bit about you know, the writing process for Bigger Than Kiss and the inspiration behind it.
Actually, I didn't write the song Bigger Than Kiss. Our other singer Cody wrote it, and I didn't have much to do with the writing. He just brought it to the table, and you know, of course, we all laughed a lot. I think the Kiss makes himself a pretty easy target.
Right.
I'm sure the lyrics pretty much wrote themselves, but you know, to a certain extent, it was just really funny. And Cody pretty much had the whole thing written before we even got our hands on it. So
nice. Yeah, he has you actually assaulting. You know, Ray beat the piss out of Peter Criss in the song. Have you ever met the guys from the band? And if you did, how would you handle that?
I don't think I'd like to meet him. I don't really care for Kiss. No, I haven't ever met them, but they're old.
I've heard actually that when fans of the band actually get to meet them, they're very disappointed because the guys are generally jerks, we'll say. So I can't really, I can't see where the song would be that far off from the truth either. Your last album, They Came from the Shadows, now that was well received around the punk community. What does your next album hold in store?
The next album is, going to be a continuation of everything that we've done in the past, as far as the pop punk sound, and just aiming for really catchy songs and some unorthodox songs here and there. But we've written a lot of song titles before the lyrics on this record, opposed to stuff we've written in the past. So we'll see how it goes. We want to come out with the best record we possibly can come out with, and so we're taking our time and writing songs.
And when do you have an ETA on that? When you think it'll come out? Early next year, or?
I wish I did. We we finished the record first, and then we'll go in the studio, and so we don't prematurely book
right
studio time until we have all the songs in the bag and demoed and ready to go. We don't want to show up at the studio unprepared.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to it, and we'd love to have you on when the album does drop, and see you guys again then. Let me ask you, where did you guys get the name Teenage Bottlerocket? It's always a good question to ask bands. A lot of times you get crazy stories with that. I mean, did you ever consider some crazy metal name like Dead Deer Dam or something like that? I mean, where did Teenage Bottlerocket come from?
It's not much of a story, but at the time when we started the band, Brandon and I started with our friend Zach, who was a student here at the Technical Institute in Wyoming, and it's just a one-year program, so he was in and out like a lot of people in this college. I live in a college town, so see a lot of that. We were playing in a band at the time called Homeless Wonders that had just recently broken up, and we were deciding whether or not we were going to keep the name Homeless Wonders or go with something else, and Zach recommended that we name the band Teenage Bottlerocket, and it was because his dad had a car in high school, and I think it was a 49 Ford or something like that, and he nicknamed it Teenage Bottlerocket, and I think that Brandon and I really just related to the name, just like the youthfulness and the explosiveness of the name, really just kind of explained the music for us, and I think a lot of bands don't like the name of their band, but we really like the name of our band.
Yeah, I love it.
Now, you guys don't have anything planned for the near future other than a New Year's Eve show in Fort Collins, Colorado. When you guys get done with the album, I imagine you're going to go back on tour?
Yeah, we have a couple things in the works right now that aren't confirmed, but we're going to Europe in April, and we're playing Gross Rock Festival in Belgium with the Descendants and NoFX.
Nice. That should be good to check out, and we'll definitely make sure that we keep everyone updated on that as well.
Now, what is your Ray? What's your favorite song to cover live? Do you guys know any covers?
Well, yeah, it's a good question. Recently, we recorded "Henchman" by Bad Religion.
Nice.
To go on the Bad Religion tribute that Spin, MySpace, and Epitaph released, and we cranked it out after our tour with the Mighty Mighty Boss Toads in August, and we didn't make the cut. They released the comp, and we weren't on it. So
that's weak.
But yeah, we were fired. And, it was disappointing at the time, but now we're cool with it. But we've been playing Henchman live lately, and it's a fun song to play. It's real short, it's about a minute long, and takes off. So recently. Yeah, Henchman by Bad Religion.
Nice. We'll have to try to get a copy of that and play that here on Hawk Radio. So again, this is Across the Board live with E and the Colonel. We're here with Ray Carlisle from Teenage Bottlerocket. Ray, where can all the fans get in touch with you guys and keep track of the studio efforts and the tour and everything you have going on?
Facebook's the best thing, and I think that Miguel still does posts on MySpace, and if you email us through either of those sites, you can get in touch with the band directly.
Nice. Yeah, I love that, bands that actually stay on their MySpace or Facebook page themselves instead of having some, intern do it or record company flunky, so we appreciate that. And you guys are on Fat Records, one of the best punk or, record labels of any genre out there. Yeah, I love Fat Records. Great stuff. So, Ray, we're going to let you go in 1 second here. We are going to ask if you would do a live drop for us. We're going to record this and play it back later. So, whenever you're ready, whatever you want to say, something, this is Ray from Teenage Bottlerocket, blah, 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 you're listening to Across the Board. So, whenever you're ready.
This is Ray Carlisle from Teenage Bottlerocket out of Wyoming. You're listening to Across the Board in Maryland.
Nice. We appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Ray. We'll keep in touch with you. Good luck on the album. Good luck on the tour. Good luck on the oil rig. I know that's a dangerous job, so good luck with that, and keep playing those Bad Religion songs. We'll stay on top of it as well. We appreciate the time today, man. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, brother. Take care. We're going to go into Don't Want to Go here. Another Teenage Bottlerocket song. We'll be coming back, updating you on Shogun, the fights we went to over the weekend. We will have Dallas from Default on the show in just about an hour or so. So without further delay, this is Teenage Bottlerocket with Don't Want to Go here on Across the Board Radio on Hawk Radio.
HawkRadio.org.